from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script.
Shooting from the script. Cody, yeah, let's go.
Ah, man, missed the intro. You know what?
So,
Not even gonna lie, miss it so much. Let's run it back.
oh no,
Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script. Shooting from the script.
let's go. What's up, Inya? Good to see ya. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You had to save my streak too. Had to pop in to save my streak.
Let's go. Hashtag save the street.
Yes, sir.
Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in to the most inconsistent, taking weeks off, can't be on time for not another wrestling podcast that you ever did see and or hear and or transcribe. We be shooting from the script. I am one half of the team, the voice of C3 Ultimate Wrestling, the voice of IPW, just the general voice of Midwest Wrestling in its entirety. Yella, aka Kevin Young Sr., and the Mo to my Mabel from Men on the Mission. My tag team partner,
That's better.
Rashawn.
That's better. Good to see you, my guy, Paisan. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know, it's good to be before the congregation of wrestling one more time.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah. Pod is good
all the time.
and all the time.
Pod is good.
Amen. Amen. All right, so listen. Yella does not understand what the hubbub, the fuss, the kerfuffle is about. with Unreal Season 2. He has consumed it, he has binged it, and I guess it just makes perfect sense to him. I don't get it. I don't understand. So I need to understand why he doesn't understand about what we don't understand about Unreal Season 2. And it's a hot mess. It's crazy. It's a disaster. It's horrible. It's tragic. They hate the fans. And it's very clear to me. So you
Wow.
have a different, so you, as a person who's seen it and finds no fault with it, you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy all 5 episodes?
I did. I actually did.
Okay.
Mind me if I'm chewing a little bit, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
a normal dude. I just got off work and I need to eat.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So live with it, bro.
yeah.
But I did enjoy it though. I,
Okay,
I
that's
I I
what's up.
did enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And I think because I just kind of I took it for the presentation that they gave it to us in. So, but I've seen people like crashing out about this shit, and I'm like, okay, let me watch because I wasn't typically gonna watch because it just feels like behind the scenes, right?
Yeah,
But the way folks been crashing out about this series, like they crashed out last season. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yep.
But a
This
lot of
is
that had to
worse.
do, a lot of that had to do with they felt like the business was being exposed. See, there's this thing, right? I'm gonna can up
Mm,
for this quick part, and I'm gonna
let's
go
go.
back while
Let's
I
go.
finish eating, right? See, the
Mm-hmm.
fans do this weird ass thing where they want to be the smart ass fans who know everything and know all the booking and know why these people lost and all that other shit, but get mad at WWE for doing Unreal, where they basically let you inside the thing that you feel like you're so fucking smart about. The bad part is that people were wrong. I think that's what it was. They had all these assumptions on why this happened, why that happened, who was getting booked, who was getting let go, what was it working. When they found out that everybody's actually working together, your favorites don't dislike your not favorites. They all work together. Oh, that pissed people off. It had to. It had to. When you actually see that the people are working together. So yeah, I'm here and I'm willing to be the person who actually enjoyed the show.
Okay. Yeah, you are definitely a flaming um
I'm a mark.
Triple H sexual. Like it's I don't know what it is. I can't understand how you could enjoy it. There was, as an entertainment product alone, I can't see the value in it. Like, let's say I just enjoyed wrestling, anything about wrestling. Just the fact that it was, I'm trying. Let me set my bias aside. It was well constructed. It was produced. There were themes. So let me bring it down a notch. Yes, somebody who watched that could find entertainment value in it. Somebody that cares about the product, I can't in any way believe anybody that cares anything about the wrestling product that they consume from WWE could find entertainment and enjoyment in that outside of children. So the fact that you say you enjoy it shocks me. Like, shocks me. But there were moments that I enjoyed, but it's because I enjoyed them when they were on the TV. Like when R-Truth did some of the things he did. I laughed when it happened. I laughed when they replayed. There were things I enjoyed, like Naomi winning the Money in the Bank when it happened. I enjoyed it when they showed it again. That, absolutely. What I can't understand is knowing what we know, saying that you enjoyed it. I did not enjoy seeing 4 out of 5 episodes featuring Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. There's so much more to WWE than Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. There were some things I could say about, I could concede. There are things that I didn't like because I have an investment in the character that WWE does not. I can concede that point. There are probably also another concession is that there are probably some people out there, like you said, that are mad that their favorites don't like the people that they don't like. Well, they're actually friends. They're probably those people too. I haven't heard that crowd. what I've heard from people about WWE Unreal is that it has. Hold up, it may not be here. Yeah, because it's not wrestling. Okay. The WWE creative staff is who we thought they were. That's what I have found people to be mad about. They are exactly who we thought they were. They bury who we thought they buried. They favor who we thought they favored. That's what I have found a lot of people are mad about, is because now they have proof of everything that we've been complaining about. Every single complaint about creative, favorites, and buried has been verified. That's the thing, because before it was just supposition. Oh, you can't prove it. No. I mean, somebody even tried to argue me down about LA Knight. And I was like, he didn't get buried. I'm like, they literally monsooned him or tsunami'd him. They tsunami'd him off television. A tsunami on top of a car. He was literally buried by a whole other human being. So they literally and figuratively buried LA Knight. Absolutely. They did. I don't care. You can make all the faces. They buried that man. He's gone. And then they showed why. They did exactly this. This is exactly what they did to Jay. Everybody was clamoring for Jay. Now I didn't mind this. Now listen, this is where I'm gonna expose my own bias. When it happened to Jay, I did not care because I complained that he was a bad wrestler. I complained that he was gassed.
Keep going. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all the things I said about Jay, they were verified, and WWE put him on blast because everybody was like his fans. Jay has a lot of fans. Jay, the Yeet Man, he has a lot of fans, and his fans was on WWE's neck about them snatching the belt off of him. His reign was too short, and you know what they did to cover that CYA? They covered their behind. They showed him gassed. They showed him getting talked to. They showed why they took him and demoted him to justify it to the fans. Hey, you guys are criticizing us. Let us get the fans off. Let's get the fans off our neck. They just did the same thing with LA Knight. Everybody's like, man, he's getting buried. Ain't nobody buried LA Knight. Then they come behind and show you why they're dropping him down the card. Because he messes up. Because he's messing up. Which is what we thought. I thought it was because of the in-ring botches. And I guess that was an in-ring botch, but it's not the one I was picturing. I was picturing the big glaring box jump where he's slipping off the ropes every single time and he's losing the title, so he drops the belt before he drops the belt. I was thinking it was stuff like that was getting him buried. But then they showed some other stuff. So there's even more things that he's botching that I wasn't privy to because I wouldn't have known it was a botch. I wouldn't have known that it wasn't scripted for him to stay outside the ring and for Seth to make that ascension like the way he did. I thought it was just fine, but it wasn't the way they envisioned it. No pun intended with the vision. It wasn't the way they envisioned it, so they were mad at him. They scolded him right there, and they aired that. They chose to air that segment. They didn't have to.
How many episodes?
That was a choice. There's 5 episodes.
I missed the scolding part. I might have missed that part. When did he get scolded for?
As soon as he walked backstage, they sat him down. What happened out there? It was supposed to be this, and they basically walked through the beats. You were supposed to do this. 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 Then it builds to a crescendo. Blah blah blah. You fall. Blah blah blah. So I mean, they walked step by step.
I missed the men's Money in the Bank.
Men's Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Yeah, I might have missed that part. Remember, I was at work. I think I got it. I think I roughly consumed about 99% of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I answer your question, right? Yeah. So traditionally, the term buried has been used for a wrestler who should be in a certain position, who's really good, but being held back. How is somebody who's bad at their job getting buried?
Again, we didn't think he was bad at his job.
You called it out. You called it out several times. I hate that box jump. Yes. That he botches. Right. Okay. So
mistakes happen. That doesn't make you bad at your job.
Mistakes happen. But you yourself, this is why I'm calling out you specifically. Okay, you yourself consistently called out weekly his botches, even if it's the same move. You called it out week. So
they should have took it off.
Right. It ain't mistakes being made. Right. It ain't mistakes being made. It's he's not good at executing the moves that they want him to execute. And that's fine. He could do some other stuff. I'm gonna tell you a lot. It's a few reasons why he probably ain't where he need to be. One,
Okay.
a weak ass finish, bro. BFT, the Rose Plant, those are the stupidest damn finishes ever, dog. Ever. Yeah, if y'all want to tune, I know we kind of talking around
Wrestling, yeah.
yeah, I know we kind of talking around the topic that if you watched it, you watched it type of deal.
Yeah.
But basically, Unreal is a WWE product where they show you the behind the scenes, how everything go down, how matches is put together, and all of that.
Yeah.
And before I do go just into like dragging this dude for filth, man, like if he was gonna be that dude, he'd have been that dude already. Like, bro, almost 45 years old. Y'all want to give him this? Y'all want to give him this push or give him this new guy run or like it is over? B, like him and John Cena are damn near the same age. You know what I'm saying? So like it's weird when you talking about a nigga getting buried when he got scolded for fucking up. He didn't do right. He didn't go out there and do the match how they asked him to do, and then they came back and gave him unfair critique. No, you went out there and fucked up, and you consistently fucking up. Because I've watched what I did see is I watched other people make mistakes in their matches and not get scolded because they're because they're not making those mistakes consistently. So when you make a mistake after being good for so long, we could teach you. Like Lyra, right? Lyra had a good momentum going. For them, they had good momentum going. When she messed up the SummerSlam match, she didn't get scolded. She didn't get drugged across the coals. You know what happened? She got talked. You know what I'm saying? She got talked to. She got encouraged. She got motivated because she don't always mess up. I didn't realize how consistently good she was. She's boring as all hell, but she's good. You know what I'm saying? And as long as she got their respect, I'm not the one writing a check. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one putting her on TV. If they think she good, at some point I gotta understand that there's something there. You know what I'm saying? But you too old to be. You're too old at this point. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're too old. You're too old to keep making them mistakes. We can't put you in the main event scene and you can't even get the finish to the Money in the Bank, right? You can't even get a finish that you're not even in necessarily, right? You're not winning it. You're just a part of the finish. And you can't get that right? Nah, we good. I'd be pissed too. So yeah, but I do want to. I was trying to find the series. I was trying to find the show list so we can go down like a brief kind of recap of every episode, so we don't really get too far. Like, so we can kind of keep our conversation concise. But we ain't got to stay on each episode too long. So, first episode was titled "No Days Off," where they basically opened up with talking to Seth and Becky just about like their time in the company and all that, and like work-life balance and trying to find like, you know, they new kid and all that other stuff. So you said that you didn't like how Seth and Becky dominated this season or dominated these couple episodes. Yeah. Why?
Because there's more to WWE than Seth Hogan and Becky Hogan and Hogan. Triple H. I'd like to see more stories than just them. Now, we got a little bit of R-Truth, a little bit of Naomi, LA getting jumped on, a little bit of EO, a little bit of Penta. It's like each episode would throw a little bit of somebody else, but this show was heavily featuring Seth and Becky. Now, that's their right. This is messaging. This is what they've chosen to promote. So it's a decision. It's a conscious decision. They're telling the fans what's important to them. So, as a fan who wants to see an array of talent, and you give me 5 episodes per season, and 4 of the episodes feature just two people who happen to be a couple, who just happen to magically be a couple. So this is really one couple. This is the Michelle and Mark and Michelle of the current WWE, who now dominate WWE Unreal. This is basically their show. It didn't have to be called Unreal. It could have just been the Rollinses. It could have been that. We didn't even have to have these other people. We didn't have. We could just, let's not even pretend. Like, if this is who it's about, let it be about them. Make it about them. Market it about them, and just let it be that. We ain't gotta pretend. We ain't gotta fake it. We ain't gotta phone it in. We ain't gotta try to. We ain't gotta do the Rooney Rule. We ain't gotta show a couple of minorities, give them 2 minutes here. We ain't gotta mix it. Let's show one Asian. Let's show one Mexican. Let's show 2 blacks, and then the rest is all Becky and Seth. Like, let's just lock it down. All Becky and Seth. Let's give them the DEI push. Let's sprinkle some DEI on it. No DEI. De-icing. Let's put some de-icing on this cake. It's all gonna be Seth and Becky. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear you, and I would agree with you if the show wasn't presented in a certain way. Right?
Okay.
They're covering a particular time frame.
Mm-hmm.
They're covering, like, what was it? I think it was probably like a month or so. It was from Money in the Bank to Mania through SummerSlam, basically,
Mm-hmm.
right? They were the focus of major stories at that time. Now, I hear you, but when I look at the synopsis of season 1, they weren't mentioned at all. So you're getting an array of people. You got all the people you had to watch season 1. You got multiple stories season 2. But their story is a through line, because they're telling essentially the longest, best story in the company, with Seth being on his fake injury thing. How building division was an important moment. That was an important time. Like, all of the details, all of those moving parts, because you got to tell Seth's story through Seth. Then you got to tell Seth's story through Becky, because that's 2 different parts of the story. The whole idea of her having to lie about the injury, you know what I'm saying? And being told, like, after the fact, how she basically had to kayfabe the whole family, everybody she talked to. That's a different presentation, because Seth was like, I just ignored the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is a different type of like a different type of point of view on how kayfabe works, or how they view kayfabe. She can't kayfabe, because genuinely she can't kayfabe her family. She's saying, like, I can lie to the fans. That's part of the business. I can't kayfabe my family. He's like, fuck them niggas. Right. So I don't mind the story of them being covered through, because as much as I want to agree with you, their story wasn't the whole. It was 3 people to me that was covered throughout the whole story of season 2. I count Seth and Becky as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say maybe like R-Truth had it through line through the whole season. Paul Heyman was very involved, and I didn't see the first season.
Okay.
But Michael Hayes, nigga, was my favorite part of part 2. I don't know if they got him like in an official narrator role, because like I said, I didn't see season 1.
Okay.
But if anybody was super involved in the story through the whole 5 episodes, was Michael Hayes. And god damn, that dude holds his damn position at that company. Like, I respect that. They was trying to cut his time. They was trying to cut time off his main event for who was it? EO. and Rhea.
Okay.
Naomi, that's who had the other through line.
Yeah.
That's who had the storyline arc going through was Naomi.
Yeah.
When he was like, they was like, can you do 20? He was like, hell fucking no, I'm doing 25. If y'all wanted some extra time, you should have cut them extra matches. Don't cut my main event.
Mm-hmm.
I need all my time to do all of this. And damn, it was good. Like you see, he was like, oh, it's damn good.
Yeah.
But nah, I think there's the idea that the season was dominated by Seth and Becky in a way that made it unwatchable or like bad. I don't see that. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's yeah.
I don't think anybody made that claim.
It's hard for me to grasp the complaint, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get the complaint.
Okay. Do you get the complaint about The Rock and Travis Scott being involved in John Cena's his final tour?
Yeah, because it didn't work.
Okay. But even before it didn't work, people were complaining about why is Travis Scott here? Like, I get The Rock, but and there was like, well, The Rock got to insert himself because he just got to be in everything. He's just gonna keep inserting himself for everything. He's got his daughter as a GM. Like when certain people are prominent and they don't necessarily have to be. I've just always known that the people feel away. I've just always known that to be a thing. Like that's
right.
I mean, if they're marketable, if they make money, I get it on the business side. But that doesn't mean the fans have always enjoyed it. So I'm just saying that there's been a consistent drumbeat when somebody's kind of pushed to the forefront, even above and beyond what makes sense. Like the problem with Cody. Like why are we okay? It was a good story. Finish the story, great. Now we're milking it. Like we're doing too much here.
So he's supposed to be the man of the company without being part of nothing, right? He's supposed to be the face of the company without being a part of shit.
Who you talking about now?
Cody.
No, they've made him QB1. I'm talking about the fans' opinion. I'm speaking for the fans who are complaining because even you can be the face of the company, but how the face of the company is presented, where they're presented, all that stuff matters. That stuff matters. So he doesn't have to open with a boring monologue every show. What do you want to talk about? So how you represent your face matters. If you don't want your producer dancing all up in your videos, how presentation matters. It's messaging. It sends a message. So if you have an Unreal episode, if you have 5 episodes, and it's an ensemble cast, it's in sync. It's in sync, but Justin Timberlake sings 4 parts, and then the other 4 cast members all harmonize on one part.
And that's when they were great. As soon as they start letting that motherfucker Joey start singing, as soon as they start letting the other 2 niggas start singing, the shit went downhill. As soon as JC thought he can fucking go do some shit on his own, shit went downhill. And that's why the only nigga who ever was successful out of NSYNC was JT, the nigga you keep talking about, the Cody Rhodes of NSYNC, nigga. That's exactly why. Soon as Joey Fatone was like, yeah, maybe I can go out here and dance. No, nigga, take your fat, bloated, Master Choli eating ass the hell on somewhere. Then the other nigga Chris started to want it. The dude Chris from NSYNC, he basically LA Knight. No, nigga, take your ass on somewhere. You are too old for this, bro.
Yeah, well, listen. Some of us want to see the entire group.
Ain't no. Nobody ever went to NSYNC to see all 5 of them niggas. No, hell no.
Otherwise, they would have just been Justin Timberlake from the beginning. They formed a band for a reason. They formed a group for a reason, and some people go for the group. And of course, when you split, some people will go with Justin Timberlake. Some people will be like, I want to still listen to NSYNC albums.
Nigga, majority of the people gonna go with Justin Timberlake. It ain't like some of them.
Some, okay, majority. I mean, it don't really matter. I'm just talking about there are some people, however big the sum is. Because I'm one of the people. I'm represented in the people that are like, I don't like this direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm also aware that a lot of the people who are hypercritical of this, there's very little that's gonna please them. There's very little about the product that's gonna please them.
Yeah.
So don't become James, because now you're watching it in the eye of you're watching it through James' eye. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Don't be a James. Like
Listen.
it's fine to watch it being critical. I get that, because everything ain't gonna be good. That's just the law of the beast. You know, it's just the nature of what we're dealing with. Everything not gonna be good. But don't be a James. And I'm so glad that I actually got a person to scale what I feel about it, like to scale it to, right? Nothing makes James happy.
Mhm.
James watch wrestling like he don't like wrestling. Like he don't like wrestling.
Yeah.
But he watches it and critiques it.
Mhm.
Bro, do you hear me critique AEW?
No.
Because I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Because I don't fuck with it. I also don't have too much negative to say about it because I don't watch it. Because
Absolutely.
it's not my type of shit. That's the second biggest company.
It is.
I don't watch it. I watch TNA every now and then.
Mhm.
I hardly watch WWE, but that I will watch.
Yeah.
Whether it's I've been watching it forever, whether it's I'm invested in the stories, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna sit up here and shit on AEW all day. I'm not finna watch AEW to criticize it.
Oh yeah.
Like I listen to Jim Cornette. Why do you watch AEW, bro? You don't like AEW. You don't like nobody over there. You don't like nobody over there, bro. You don't like you like 2 or 3 people. Just watch their clips. You don't have to watch the whole show. Because you getting on our nerves watching some shit you didn't even need to watch, apparently. That's why I turn them niggas off. The only people that watch them are the people that want to be in that vein. And unfortunately, we're in a world and a time where negativity is what make the bucks. Negative, everybody want to be negative. And that's not to be super positive, but you why are you starting with negative? Like if your first step is negative, I can't fuck with you. Your first approach to this shit is I ain't like it. I hate it. I can't stand it. Why you watch it? Because these 5 episodes had the same feel. So you felt that episode 1. Why watch episode 2? You felt that episode 2. Why watch episode 3? You know this company though. Like this, and this is the thing, right? You know that this is a product that's consistently made you feel this way though, right?
Not Unreal. I enjoyed season 1, but it exposed the creative process was a problem. Season 1 was different. Season 1 had more variety as far as characters. There was nobody that was super dominant. Even Cody wasn't super dominant over the entire season 1. Even Cody, QB1, wasn't dominant over season 1, and he's headlining WrestleMania.
Well, they was covering a lot of the John Cena heel turn stuff, right? They was doing a lot of that season 1. Yeah, they was covering a lot of that. Like Rhea and all that. Yeah, they was doing the build up to Mania, so that was covering the Rumble, Cody, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing, the Elimination Chamber shit. So like, that probably covered a lot of John. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was a lot of people. There was CM Punk, there was John, there was I mean, it was everybody. Like it felt like WWE. Like I saw Bianca, Rhea, I saw CM Punk, I saw Charlotte, Jay. Like again, there were just so many people. Cody, there was so many people that were discussed and shown and participated, and I felt like that was a product, but it just exposed the writing room. And then Triple H gooning on Rhea. You know, the hugs are a big thing in both seasons now. Triple H hugs.
Hey, look, man, y'all better let that man live, all right? Let that man live.
Hugs are about to come a thing. But season 2 felt totally different, man. Season 2 felt like I was season 2. I didn't experience this. I didn't experience this live, but I heard about it. Season 2 felt like to me about Seth and Becky what they did with Roman Reigns, where they kept trying to force him on the fans, and the fans were booing him, even when he like won the Rumble or something like that, and he was getting booed. That's what it felt like with Seth and Becky. You don't need to sell me on Seth and Becky. I already like them. It's like, but now that the way that you're heavy handed pushing them, it feels different. It feels like an energy shift for me that I can't respect. And even the way Seth was carrying himself, like, okay, dude, you won the title. You're coming back mad because it didn't end the way that you wanted it to end. You still won. Now I get it. They're artists. They get to be sensitive about their shit. Shout out to Erykah Badu. That's cool, but it's still awkward to see somebody. It puts some thoughts in my head about, how I pay attention to human behavior. So it puts thoughts into my head that, okay, now I see who the players are. Because it's WWE's choice is to feature you two. That's cool. Y'all can be the Mark and Michelle of the face of the company. I don't even mind it, because I've warmed up to Becky. I've started to like. I didn't like her before. I like her now. I've warmed up to her. In-ring product is what it is.
That's been the position for a while too.
But I like her character. Yeah, she's been pushed for a really long time. I didn't see all that. I missed all that. Yeah. And I only saw Seth, his run, one time. That was his most recent run when he went out for the injury after the whole Shinsuke stuff. Which to me, because of the time that I saw it, it looked like he was a good worker and earned it. But then when I start seeing stuff on the back end, and he's consistently in the forefront, they're consistently winning titles that don't make sense. You're coming back from pregnancy, and they're pushing Bayley out to give you the tag championship. You get the IC championship. They do this whole thing to push Maxine, and then they take it back off of her, put it back on Becky. Then stuff starts then it's like little breadcrumbs, and eventually I'm building up a slice. Like, now I've got a slice of it. Y'all look like the favorite. And
yeah.
But then it's like the politic favorite, not like just good, which is fine. They're good. I like to.
Yeah.
Okay, but again, it's okay for me as a fan to see somebody being heavily favored and not like the favoritism. I'll never feel bad about that. I don't like the way they're heavy-handedly promoting them when they don't even need that much promotion. There are people that could use the rub. There's people that could use the promotion. There's people that could use that time. There's people that you could see, well, this is what we were trying to do with them, and it didn't quite land. There's so many people that they could have given us.
Like who?
Anybody. There's a whole.
No, you can't just say anybody, because we're not.
But I can.
Hold on.
Because I can't go back.
Hear me out. I want to hear why I say you can't say everybody.
Okay.
Name too many people. What did Tozawa do in the last 12 months that he would have been featured on Unreal about?
That's exactly the point. He wasn't on any of the WWE products. We could have found out what him and Otis do. We could have found out what.
Give a shit.
I do. I
didn't follow them niggas on Instagram. Follow them niggas on Twitter. Nigga, that's what you want. Follow them niggas on socials. Shit.
So that I can be fans of them and never see them on the product, so I can just be frustrated. Why don't they never feature you, Tozawa? Why do I don't want to further set myself back. But to the point, I don't want to be James. And I am, no pun intended, wrestling with, I may have to quit watching WWE. Because what this series showed me was that everything that they value is not what I value. It's gone from like, okay, creatively, they're bankrupt in season 1. Now it's like, for me, ethically, they're bankrupt. So creatively and ethically, we're unaligned. So even if there's people I want to see, even if there's characters I want to see, I can't trust them with my time. Unless I just want to throw it away. Unless I just want to piss it into the wind. I won't give them that. I can't do that to myself. So I'm going to continue with AEW, and I'm probably going to only do WWE if and when I choose, and if I can break the habit, because I've made it a habit now. That's the other issue. It's become a habit. So now that it's a habit, now I have to unhabit it. Unreal, I've got to make WWE. I've got to unhabit WWE.
You got to unhabit. You got to make it unreal for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to unreal it.
And that's the hard part. Now that I've made it a weekly part of my schedule and kind of what I set time to, well, my week is kind of divided by wrestling events. I know what happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Like I've got 5 of the week days mapped by wrestling. And now that
Yeah.
TNA is on Thursdays on AMC.
Now that you can find it, right?
Yeah. So it's like I can work towards that. That's my goal now, is to get off WWE, to WWE myself off the product, because it's not for me anymore. I can tell that. We don't have the same sensibility. We don't care about the same things. We don't care about variety. We just do not care about creativity. They want pops. They want moments. They can have it.
Okay.
They can have
Let
it.
me meet you halfway, right?
Okay.
Because I understand your concern.
Mhm.
I do. So let me meet you halfway, right? Because it wouldn't make sense for you to stop watching the promotion with people that you would just like to see. So why don't you
Yeah.
find the place where they wrestle at? Most of the people who you don't see be on Main Event. How often do you watch Main Event?
I don't, because it was on Peacock, and it was just
Exactly. Right.
It was a
So
nuisance.
so here's where I'm gonna agree with you. I don't watch Raw and SmackDown. You probably consume more visual wrestling per week than I do.
I'm certain of it. Certain of it.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
for all the time I stream, you watch wrestling. Like, like that's
Yep.
that's how it is.
Mhm.
So I would just say put that time into another form of that product, because WWE got so many different shows that people be on. You got especially Main Event. Like try watching Main Event for like a week.
I did it when I'm telling you, when Cross. What up, Jay Crack? Good to see you. When Karrion Cross wasn't getting any TV time and he was on Main Event, I would go watch his matches on Main Event. It was worth for me going to see him on Main Event. But even their Main Event shows they don't put any effort into those. So even the editing of it is poorer. It's not a good entertainment product. Or so it's that's the thing. So it's so I mean I get it, but it's like it's hard to consume some. So that's why WWE is so like
Mhm.
Windows or iPhones. Like iPhones are so easy to use.
Mhm.
WWE is like that. Raw,
Mhm.
SmackDown, NXT, it's an easy interface. It's easy to get into. It's easy to understand. It's so easy. Some of the other products, it's harder to access. They don't have the cameras. You can't see what's going on. It's just difficult. So I get it. I did finish it, J. Craig. Y'all finished it up today. But yeah, it's harder for me to get into it without some medium of exchange. I need something to make it more accessible. But I tried watching Main Event. It's just so harder to navigate. It's so much harder to navigate. I have issues with Peacock, first of all, on the app, because my quality on Peacock degrades. So I can't even get 720 most of the time. It just turns into potato cam. And I don't know, that's a Peacock problem, but it's the problem I have with Peacock. So I mean, there's so many barriers to,
Right.
and there's too many barriers of enjoyability with other versions of product. So like again, like TNA, couldn't even find it. So the barriers of enjoyability, even if it's an enjoyable product, I can't for different reasons. So yeah, so I mean that's where I'm at with it. But I hear you. But I think it's probably just for the best, man. It just might be that time. It just might be that time.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it. That's why I
Yeah.
was saying watch Main Event
Yeah.
and watch it for like schedule it like you schedule Raw. Because do you watch Raw for any particular person?
There's a few people on there I watch. There's a few people on there I like. I like Judgment Day. I like the New Day. I don't like the direction of any of it. So it's again, it's probably just that time. It's just I haven't just fully made the decision and committed to cutting the cord, but it's feeling like that. Yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
yeah,
Like I said, I just didn't understand what this show
yeah.
in particular, like the presentation of this show in particular, Now I will say this, and there was one part in there that was like, okay, I think I am part Paul Levesque.
Okay.
So the writer's room,
Hmm.
when they're in there and they get their ideas, Hunter hit him with the, okay, that's a good idea. Then what? And it's like, he gets it. He gets it. Like that was the this, and I got snapped on for then what?
Yours made sense though.
That makes sense.
It would be if he wasn't Mr. Pop. We just want moments. We just want moments. Moments don't need it. And then what? You're just building up to a moment. And that's all you need. Because he ditches, all he does is ditch creative plans. All he does is pivot. Cena's entire run was pivot, pivot, pivot. It was Hakeem Olajuwon.
He
Just
said
pivot,
that.
pivot, pivot, pivot. Everybody said it. There was even the call in first season of Unreal where Nick Khan called The Rock, and The Rock called something, and something called H, and H called Cena, and Cena called Scooby Doo, and Scooby Doo called the Ghostbusters. It's all of this stuff is manufactured and goofy and nonsensical, not planned out, non-linear. They drop storylines. All of it is like that. They just keep talking about moments, 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 moments. You don't need it. And then what if you just want a moment? And then when somebody pitches a moment, well, and then what? Now I need long-term storytelling. You ain't cared about long-term storytelling. You ain't cared about it. Every single story you've gone away from long-term. After the bloodline and after finishing the story, long-term storytelling died.
Okay. Now I hear you. I hear you though.
RIP.
That's the give and take with long term booking, long term storytelling, right? You can't plan a story a year out. Non wrestling. You cannot. You cannot plan a story a year out.
Okay.
You can hope some shit happens, but you cannot plan out a story that involves any multiple amount of moving parts and hope that that shit goes perfectly. You got injuries, you got contracts, you got different plans, you got the fans' influence. You can't do that. You can do long-term storytelling where you have a character and another character, and we're gonna send y'all on a journey, and wherever it leads y'all, hopefully it gets y'all to this point. Sometimes you got to book it backwards. Sometimes you got to start with the ending. All I know is we want to get here, and we have this amount of time to get there. How are we going to get there? Or how are we going to work our way backwards? But it's unique to what we do. And it's weird saying that because I do this. It's weird saying that. And you do it too, in a sense. Like it's unique to what we do because look at like C3. You know what I mean? Different branches of that board story that's been told. Like it started in a whole different way. But that story was years in the making. It took years to tell. Now, thankfully, with time and how he planned out his shows, you can be more concise because you're doing show to show to show. But if I'm giving you 52 shows, matter of fact, I'm giving you 104 shows a year on TV, plus specials, plus pay-per-views. Bro, I can't tell you a consistent story all the time. I stream every day. None of my streams would make sense if you watched them all like in a row. Like if you watched them all in a row, I done started shit, cut it short. I done started playing games, cut that. You said it yourself. You was like, nigga, let me know when your next game cycle coming up. When you get bored
Right.
of what you,
Yeah.
because you can't plan. I can only think like I want to be a streamer. Like I want to get to a high level of streaming. How I do that and how it gets there, it's going to vary. Now, with wrestling, you want it to be that way. Like I get it. Like because they missed a few opportunities.
Yeah. They did.
They didn't double back with John and Ron. They didn't double back with that. We didn't get the rematch.
Nope.
And we can get into that whole thing, and we can get to that whole because I want to talk about that R-Truth situation for real. But it's the same but different problem they was having with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon would tell a story like a nigga who prematurely ejaculated.
What?
It's the best way I can tell it. It's the best way I can tell it, bro. It's the best way I can explain it. The story would go so fast. You talk about all the storylines they give up, like how they back. That's how they did all of them back then. They were just so fast. They were just so short. There was no long-term storyteller. That's why when Triple H took over, it hit different. Now, what I will say is this. I think the honeymoon phase has been over for about a year with Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And people starting to be critical. And I'm glad that's happening too. But it's this also this thing like, well, what about you that stopped liking it? Because I don't really see no difference in their storytelling as in the last couple of years. I don't see. It's all been inconsistent. The Bloodline story, Jesus Christ. You know how many inconsistencies in the Bloodline story?
Well, yeah, but it's a little different. It's a little different because also this, like for me, I can't speak for everybody else in IWC. I can't speak for the internet wrestling community.
Mm-hmm.
I can only speak for me because I'm recently back to wrestling.
Right.
So, like the Bloodline story, I didn't see any consistencies because I ingested it in a couple of days. You remember what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I saw a playlist.
Right. Yeah. You binged it basically. Yeah. So it all kind of made sense. I guess if you watching it in one big chunk, yeah, but watching it week to week, it felt so disjointed.
Yeah. I mean, so our experience of the product is different because over time you've been consumed. Like it's like somebody that watches somebody grow. You're with them every day, so you barely see it. You barely notice they grow, and then there's somebody that just came out. Oh, you done sprouted up.
Mm-hmm.
And I get caught up. I get caught up on a couple of years, so everything seems like it's going. But then I see you next week, and you doing. I thought you said we was back on track, and you was doing this. Well, nah, cause I thought my mistake. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, all right, Laura. Good job.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I hear you. I understand. But again, I can only really speak for myself. As far as somebody who likes creativity, I already had the problem with like WWE. Right. But then a secondary problem is emerging, and I just don't even want to be a part of it. I don't even want to. I mean, we've had the whole black, and then Latino and Asian issue. Yeah, Triple H doesn't see color. Like so, the problems are starting to stack. Like, and it's starting to get like we can't sweep it under the rug because now the rug is off the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no point in having the rug.
It's a lump in that motherfucker.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now the rug is up on one side and you can't even put it down. It's like it's not even worth it no more. I can't do it, man. So like I said, I feel like it's that time. But we can talk about any next part of the show you want to talk about because I got nothing but problems. I wasn't even going to talk about it. I gave up. And I was like, you know, I don't even want to talk wrestling. I don't want to talk about Unreal because man, I really felt disappointed. I was really, as a fan, dejected that I'm never in the near future. I'm not going to be able to enjoy wrestling like I did for about 2 years. the WWE product. For about 2 years, I was really enjoying it, and it's that time's over, and that's okay. Things, phases move on, things changing, businesses change. It'll be okay. I'll be okay. Wrestling will be okay. Yeah, it's all okay. It's all okay. It just ain't for me now. It's like when they change the recipe at they change the recipe of some food you like, and you can't rock with it no more. Like, this ain't.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
that-
it is.
yeah. Because that's essentially doing the thing that, like, I suggest. If it ain't for you, don't click on it.
Yeah.
Don't click on it. If you ain't feeling it, don't click on it, bro. Because
Yeah.
it'll sour your taste on the whole business after a while. You don't want to be that jaded ass. You don't want to James.
Yeah.
Don't James.
Cause I'm enjoying AEW. Like I've been
Mhm.
enjoying the mess out of that. So
Mhm.
it's like,
Mm-hmm.
let me stick with that.
Yep. They've been doing some good stuff over there. I've been peeping over there. They got the new
Yeah.
trios champ, Horse Cock.
Yeah.
They you know.
The storylines over there are probably just as jacked up as WWE, but I enjoy the matches. The matches are, for me, better. Even if they're not doing high spots, they still try to do things that I'm familiar with in wrestling, like limb targeting. Even if somebody like stops selling at a certain point, or they get hyped up and all of a sudden they can run on this leg that they can barely, it was broken. You know, they just had a broken
Mhm.
leg a second ago. Couldn't
Mhm.
walk on it. Now all of a sudden they just run in full sprint. Like, okay, I just have more speedball baby. Couldn't put any weight on it. He did the Cobra Kai, he did
Right.
he just did that. Then all of a sudden he's running full sprint across the ring. I'm like, come on. But it's like I was able to roll my eyes at it because I get it. Because it's small stuff, but they were trying to tell a story with the limb targeting and overcome. I get it. Try to tell a
Right.
story.
But
You ain't
now
gotta
he
succeed.
magically
Just try.
and now he
Yeah.
magically healed because he got to do a tope.
It's crazy, man. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
part of wrestling. You're going to do something crazy. Somebody's supposed to do something heroic or Herculean. I'm cool with that. But like, I need you to meet me on the suspension of disbelief by making some stuff make sense a little bit, so I can carry it the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like WWE's over it, man. I guess I'm over it too now. Yeah, I mean, like the Becky and Seth, I get it. I see who they are to the company now. The whole I mean, there's so many things, man. But do you said you want to try to stay in order. You want to go to the Pat McAfee, Gunther coverage, which is episode 1.
Oh yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Only for me personally because I rocks with McAfee. They described him well. He's like the extension of the fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's something about like his participation that don't feel celebrity, and I think it's because he's week to week now. He's been around for a long ass time. I didn't realize he'd been around since 2018.
Shit.
He had this match against Adam Cole though. That was pretty good. I think that kind of endeared him to the fans too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then they went into Lyra's arc and all that too. So like I said, and her story was kind of cool. Her story's kind of interesting, but we get around to that. I did want to get to episode 2 though, and that's R-Truth.
Okay, let's go. Him and Road Dogg. His home.
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay.
That might be my overall favorite episode.
That's understandable.
Just because they told a really good story. I guess we just removed that. Hold on, I'm fixing this stream. Like they told a real good story of like how Truth was kind of there for him. They helped each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you've heard that story before if you know wrestling, but then you get to see it in a different element.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard them say it. I've heard it talked about, but I've never heard Road Dogg talk about it.
Right.
I think I heard Truth say it on like Chris Van Vliet or something, but I didn't hear like seeing both of them cut back and forth and them talking about it. It just resonated different.
Mm-hmm. So, and then seeing finally getting like an understanding on what the contract situation was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of how I thought it was. Like, I don't see them just firing him, but I can see his contract lapsing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was still under contract, even still. But it was like 3 weeks. I didn't realize that it was that long, that short of a period. It was like 3
Mhm.
weeks. And the nigga was right back. So it was probably like 2 weeks. That nigga missed a pay period.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga.
I mean, to me, it landed me the opposite way. Because to me, that part was, for me, it felt like lying. Yeah, technically, he wasn't fired. You didn't terminate a contract while it was still going, but you're letting it lapse. Like, you're like, let's not act like you're retaining his services. Like, fired colloquially, you're not retaining the services of an employee who's currently otherwise would be on your team.
Yeah.
So there shows that he's not going to show up to, because that you're letting his contract lapse. So like, so
Yeah.
it feels disingenuous. Well, he was under contract. Yeah, a lot of people under contract. Like somebody like a football player that they don't want back on the team. They might be under contract, but they tell them not to report. Okay, yeah. I mean, they're on the team, but you're telling them not to report. They're not suiting up. Like, so you're effectively firing them, but not allowing them to go on. So that's that kind of little manipulative communication that I don't appreciate. And it's like, it's consistently little stuff like that I can't rock with. And I get it. It's trying to massage the situation to lessen fan outrage. Okay, I get it, but I don't gotta like it. You're never gonna make me like it.
I mean, he also said that the negotiations was a little wonky too. So he did admit to that. That both sides couldn't really. He said that communication on both sides felt like disrespect almost. You know what I'm saying? They felt like he was being a certain way with them. He felt like they was being a certain way with him, and it fell apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when they embraced, when he came back and he told them, like, man, you already know that was some old bullshit. He was like, personally, nigga, I'd love to see you back. And they shook hands and went on about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, he been around for a while. You gotta pay truth what you gotta pay truth what you owe, god damn it. Like the truth, he might not be John Cena, but being that long, you gonna get paid around that same amount. Like, he up there making him, the Miz, Randy Orton, they probably make all around the same amount of money. Just on seniority alone type shit.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, so that it was cool seeing their little friendship story. Mr. Tendonism and his barbecue.
I knew why I know you was gonna say that. Why did I know you was gonna compare him to Mr. Tendonism?
Because I'm a hater, man. Because I'm a hater.
You ain't shit.
Mr. Tendonism and his barbecue savior, bro.
Because I swear, bro, people be treating our truth like he the Mr. Tendonism of wrestling, bro.
He is, man.
Like, he be getting screwed over, like he don't know no better. Y'all,
Mr. Quickenism.
Y'all be this shit. Y'all think the nigga dumb because talk like he do and act like he do.
But he played a fool. That's his role. He plays the fool. He's the jester. He's the clown. So I mean, it's an easy leap to make.
Okay, and the Undertaker is actually dead. See, and that's where I would start raging and throwing shit. So so the perception of R-Truth is that he's just this goof who don't know no better, and WWE is taking advantage of him.
Probably, yeah.
I hate it. I want to go kick a puppy right now.
I mean, but why would he plays the goof, and then even when he's not on screen as talent, he's still goofy. So it's not far fetched. I haven't seen him switch out of this character. I've never seen him become. Oh yes, he never turns into like William Regal, or he never turned. I've never seen another character except R-Truth. Like, it's the same guy.
We saw Ron Killings. I mean, for
Oh,
like
you're
a
right.
month.
Okay, wait. Here, look. Ron Killings, R-Truth, K-Quick. It's the same guy.
This nigga.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
This
It's
nigga.
same guy.
Same,
Like,
same.
yeah, same. Not even no, but different. It's all
Just the
same.
same. Yeah,
All
same.
same. Yeah, so
Exactly.
him, but I get there. Some people like, I do not think Ashley LaFleur or whatever her last name is and Charlotte Flair are the same person. I don't think her character and her real life person are the same. I don't think. I think Jimmy and Jay are probably close to their real self.
Nah, it's some people that play their real self.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are actually them.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
wrestling. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I
I feel
think
like that's
R-Truth
what
is really him. I think he's really cool. I think he's really funny. I think he doesn't take stuff too seriously. I think he's so thankful. And this is what happens. This is an archetype. And I'm not mad at it. I just understand it. The tap dancing, minstrel, sambo, shuck and jive dude. Black people are embarrassed. The people care that the people that have like a respectability,
Mhm.
racial esteem, they're offended by people like R-Truth. I don't know if you. I want to say it might have been Soldier Story, and the sergeant kept riding that one dude. He's country. I can't stand that country Negro. He just kept riding. Ended up killing him or something like. He ended up killing him. There's some people who really just can't stand somebody that'll perform in front of white people as the clown, the dancer, that don't entertain white people, don't use black skills and talents to entertain white people. I understand where that comes from. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't hate on people who go get that money. So R-Truth go get his money, Ron Killings go get his money. I don't care. I don't think he cares who he performs in front of. I don't think he cares. Same thing with Mr. Tendenism. I don't think he cares who's coming to eat the food. I honestly don't. They just want to perform. They just want to express. They just want to put their talent out before the world. So again, I'm not mad, but I understand why people are. I understand why people think that Mr. Tendenism and R-Truth don't have the capacity to understand the financial components. I
That's
get
a
it.
goddamn shame.
But I don't understand why it would be a shame because we see people like TLC that doesn't understand it. We
You want to
see
know why? You want to know why it's a shame?
What?
And you know I'm not a finance dude. You know I'm not a money dude. So I do
Let's
not
go.
like using money as a flex.
Let's
But
go.
however, questioning their financial aptitude while they have 10 to 20 times as amount as the people who are critical of it in their bank account
Mhm.
bothers my soul.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know that most people who tell him Mr. Tendenism that he getting screwed over don't have the bank account that he got. Ain't been making the type of money he been making. This place was popular before he said Mr. Tendenism. Did he get a boom? Yes. Was it popular beforehand? Also, yes. Remember, he just got popular like towards the end of the summer in the last 6 months. That place has been running the last 4 years, 5 years. People been going there.
Mhm.
It's a steakhouse in a white ass part of California where people got money. So that's the same thing I'm saying. Like it's this you wanting to see your favorite booked the best way possible. But if somebody else's favorite is booked the best way possible, you throw a hissy fit. And that's not like a shot at you, but that's how I see
Oh,
it.
even
Like,
if it was, yeah.
like you know what I'm saying?
If it was me, I'd hissy.
His nigga say hissy.
Hissy. You know what I'm saying? I embrace that. Yeah,
Right.
hissy fit.
Right. And that's
all
like
day.
that's a lot of the complaints I hear
Yeah.
about like that type of shit and wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Cause Drew McIntyre is supposed to be the champion. He's getting buried and he loses this match and loses this match. And Cody wins everything. And this, that, and the other. And guess what? Drew McIntyre is the champion,
Yeah.
right?
And I was happy with that.
Right. You were happy with that. Then what?
We don't need to do anything. He needs to take
You
the
ready
next
to
60
stop
days
watching the
off.
product now?
just
No,
like-
hell no,
like
nigga.
Cody.
Nope.
Cause of
Fuck
other
no.
stuff.
You ready
Yeah.
to stop watching the product now?
I am.
The main person you was talking about don't have the title right now. So for you, I'm calling you out. Yes, you,
Go
you,
ahead.
sir,
Yeah.
you. Let me
Call me out.
You,
Yeah.
you, sir, and many others, because you represent one of them people who just hate Cody, and I get it. I get it.
I'm so happy.
But
Yeah.
y'all main issue, like 75% of y'all issue with WWE has been Cody Rhodes. He does not have the belt. In fact, he's had the belt so little in the last 6 months that it's actually crazy. He hasn't really had the belt like that.
What you mean?
No,
he just
he
lost
hasn't.
it.
He win. He didn't have it the whole summer. He
He got
won
it
it
during
back
the summer.
and then
He got it
lost
back
it
at SummerSlam.
again. He lost it again, won it back, and then lost it again. He's
He got
won
it
it
back
like
at SummerSlam.
twice. Right. And then he's lost it twice.
He didn't not since SummerSlam. He just lost it to Drew since
Didn't
SummerSlam.
didn't he lose it again and then won it back and then he just lost it to Drew?
Who did he lose it again to?
I can't remember. I think he lost it to somebody.
I don't think no.
No.
He picked it up from Cena at SummerSlam, and that's been it. It's been him. Matter of fact, because I went through cage match. And okay, because I hate Cody, so this is about to be a self snitch.
Oh my
I don't even
God,
care.
you hate him that bad? Come on, let's
Listen,
go.
okay. I found out that he had more. They had a Christmas tour. I can't remember the holiday tour. He had more matches during the holiday untelevised holiday tour than he had title defenses since he won the belt at SummerSlam. He had 7 matches, and they were all against Drew McIntyre during the holiday tour. And that was like, 6. It was like I want to say 8 to 10 day span. So he had 7 matches in an 8 to 10 day span. The entire, I want to say 8 months between winning the belt and losing the belt, he only had 6 title defenses. And I was like, this is ridiculous, man.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, okay. They talked about it in the show. Nigga, he went off to shoot Street Fighter. That's why he was gone for 6 weeks. He went out to shoot Street Fighter.
They take the belt off the guy, man. Move the belt
No,
around.
why? Why?
Drew could have had it since SummerSlam.
Dude,
And if you want to back on Cody,
Punk took a whole chunk of weeks off to go shoot that what's the name movie.
listen. I
That,
just want consistency.
That vampire movie got coming out?
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. It looked like it's gonna be good too. It's called Night Patrol.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's not a spoiler because they show it in the trailer. It's like the police Night Patrol, like supposed to be vampires and shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess this is the time that the city fight back. And they gave away most of the movie in the trailer. So
Trailer. Yeah. Okay, well.
yeah,
Is that-
2026, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I am that guy. I do hate Cody that much. I am happy that Drew has the belt. I am happy that Cody's walking around without it. I'm satisfied on that one criteria out of 100 criteria. That 1% does not outweigh the other
Oh,
percentages.
that was a big percentage for
Yeah.
you. That was a big percentage for you.
No, creative was the biggest percentage. Creative was the biggest percentage.
Oh well, shit. Yeah, you
I
might
hate
as well
Cody.
stop watching. Yeah, you might as well stop watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause creative ain't gonna get no better. It's just
And
who's
I can
gonna
tell.
persevere. Who's gonna persevere through creative, or like where's that one story that's actually gonna click? But if you
It
want
was
all
bad.
around, if we want all around creative to be good, yeah, good luck, Bucko.
Yeah. Well, I take it. I'll take that charge. Yeah.
Good luck on that one. I saw his picture. It must be the hair. So why don't people like Cody? I mean, people don't like Cody because it's 2026 and being a good guy is not the move. Being a good guy is the exact opposite. It's kind of how it plays out on every level, which I get it. I get it, but
It's not that, man. We like good guys, man. People love Jay. People love Big Jim. They're good guys.
No, y'all
People
like
love
Jim.
Sammy.
They like Jim. People hate Jay Uso. Like the same people who dislike Cody dislike Jay Uso.
When they pushed him. But now that he's back in his rightful place, we like him again. He's where he needs to be. Trust me. He's right where he needs to be.
Yeah, Jay Uso is the example of you can't give people what they want.
Can't give everybody what they want. But you could give, there's a group of people who, if you locked in on what they wanted, everybody would be satisfied.
Shit.
Yeah. And that's the people like me.
Shit.
If they gave me what I wanted, everybody would ride the wave.
Y'all weird
Everybody would
niggas.
love it.
Nope, because y'all weird niggas book like real life. The heel would win all the time. Nigga, I wake up and the bad guy win all the time. Nigga, the bad guy win every day. Trump on TV every day.
Nah.
Nigga get shot every day, B. Hold on, where's the clip? Niggas
That's
get
it,
shot
yeah,
every
that's
day,
it, yeah.
B.
Critically drinking that ain't
Right.
wrestling.
Right. Y'all would book like real life, and y'all swear up and down that y'all so creative. No, nigga, you would book like real life.
Would not, man.
It would all the outcomes would be like real life. The bad guy would win.
No. What would have happened here? Look at this. What would have happened here? If we had booked the people,
Y'all
like
would have
me booked
probably
this
had him
match,
try to kill him. Y'all would have had him try to kill him, or y'all would have had John Cena win,
John Cena would have won exactly. The good guy
Right.
would have won.
which make no sense.
Oh, see, here we go. So first we want real life, and then we would have done something. It doesn't make any sense. That's not real life. Which one do you want? Do you want us to have real life or not real life? You gotta give us room. Let us breathe.
Because that's not real.
None of it's real. None of it's real.
Then what's
It's
the problem
unreal.
then?
It's
What's the
unreal.
problem? No.
It's
no,
Unreal
no,
season 2.
No.
It's Unreal season 2.
No. Hell
It's
no.
not real. They're telling you it's not real. It's
Then
unreal.
why do y'all want it booked as such?
Because it's unreal. We can have our way because it's no way.
No, see,
If
that
it's
fuck
made
shit
up,
right here.
if it's made up, if it's make believe, let us believe too.
This that fuck shit right here.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
That
That's
freak
like somebody, okay, man, you in the land of make believe, man. There's like purple dinosaurs, you got leprechauns, you got unicorns skipping across the rainbow. Hey, you know what? You think we could get a little red turtle? No, that's stupid. Why would there be a red turtle in the land of make believe? That's dumb. But we gotta sit here and look at the unicorn tripping across the rainbow, and we got the little leprechaun pointing and laughing because I asked for a red turtle. Like, nah, man, get out of here. Oh, what I asked for is stupid, but all this other stuff, that makes sense. Nah. Ain't gonna sell me on that one, bro.
That's where the confusion happens. Y'all getting make believe. You getting make believe. You're getting the land of make believe. But it's not your land of make believe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's right. It's not your land of make believe. You're just observing the land of make believe. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen.
Like the whole fans getting truth re-signed is an anomaly, nigga. It's been plenty of people who got cut and niggas was chanting their name. That's what I'm like. That's
That
an
week.
anomaly.
That
That week.
He wasn't the
They
only
did the
one to
same-
go that week. Yeah.
Right. It was three
It's like,
niggas
we
gone
want
that
truth.
week.
We want Lido. And that
Hmm.
truth is.
We was
that
not
week
hearing
one,
that shit.
too. Mhm. That Lido chant died quick.
Real quick. Real quick.
Yeah. You don't like that photo of Gunther? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a Cena. Yeah, you're a Cena. I get it. You're in the
You
Cena Nation. I forgot.
mean this photo got that?
We need to remake them horns and make them sad.
Right.
That would be hilarious, man. We need to do that.
Holy shit. Oh man. Right, that's John Cena tapping out. Yeah, man. But no, that's what I'm like. I hear a lot of the complaints
Yeah, what's another one?
that it's not it's not realistic.
Yeah, see, I don't need it to be realistic. My thing is like I just said, but you're right. It's not realistic. I know it's not realistic. They know it's not realistic. They're telling you it's unrealistic because they're flaunting that in your face. But I think it's okay for fans to want it to be unrealistic in a way they like to, because you have Triple H in almost every single episode saying, "Hey, if the fans want it, I'd be a fool not to give it to you. If the fans say they want something, I want to give the fans what they want. I'd be stupid. I definitely want to give the fans what they want." And then
I.e.
the
the
fans
ones
say,
who
"Hey,
are
man,
paying for it. Well, that's why Cody is the motherfucking man. Because Cody merch is number 3 on Fanatic. Not
man,
WWE merch. Cody's merch. When they talk about like individual players,
mhm,
like I think it's like I think at one point it was like LeBron, it was like Luca,
LeBron James."
and then Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
his fans can get what they want. Jay's fans can get what they want. Cena's fans can get what they want. And when
Cool.
they're done getting what they want, then Drew's fans can get what they want. If you want Drew McIntyre to be the man some more, stop trying to make him a fucking heel so he can sell merch. That's why none of your favorites, this ain't to you, but this is to you. That's why none of your favorites get fucking booked, because you want all of them to be heels. And guess what heels just absolutely positively cannot do? Sell merch.
Yeah.
Because that's illogical in wrestling logic. Why would you want to buy the bad guys merch? Why would you want to wear the bad guys t-shirt? Can't sell the bad guys t-shirt to the kids. The number one priority. Let's not forget that. There's the number one priority in this entire situation. Hello? So
I need to wait a
whoever
minute.
they like goes first. That's why AEW is struggling, because kids can't watch it.
Yeah.
They popular, but kids can't watch it.
Yeah.
TNA is getting more popular. You know why? Because kids can watch it. WWE been crushing it, and they try to shit on them, but wonder why they make so much money. Because kids can watch. It's meant to have families there. Wrestling has always been meant to be a family product. Not to satisfy the weirdos who watch the matches and be like, see, nigga got buried. I knew it. I knew Triple H was racist. It don't matter if you think Triple H is racist. It don't matter if you think Tony Khan's fucking racist. I like how Tony Khan's racism gets swept under the rug, but Triple H just absolutely hates black people. Big Swole quit because of the racism. They got one black dude get treated good over there. You got the Hurt Syndicate to get treated like fucking jabronis. But hey, Triple H don't book black champions. Triple H hate black people. Even though Bianca Belair is the longest reigning women's champion in like forever. Although we seeing plenty of black people frequently featured. All types of races frequently featured. They mainly had white champions over in AEW. But the smart ass marks want to tell you that Triple H hate black people.
Man, please. AEW has almost an entire pantheon of black champions, man. You are tripping. That's
What
how
are you
long
talking
it's
about?
been since you watched it.
What are you talking about?
AEW. It's almost exclusively black champions.
Boo. Powerhouse Hobbs and them just lost. They got one nigga in the team, Kevin Knight.
Speedball? That's a black name. Speedball?
You know what? We moving on, bro. We moving on. We moving the fuck on. We moving the hell on.
That's a black dude.
If I was to tell you about the token, niggas in WWE, they'd be like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Let me tell y'all the token niggas and fucking AEW.
Nah, as far as the ranks, man, you right. It's about the same. I will say though, the Luchas get more love at AEW.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can say. They get treated so much better over AEW. But other than that,
mm-hmm. Unless you're what's the dude? It's one of the guys, Commander. Unless you're Commander. Commander don't never get booked.
When I see him, though, he's dope.
Mm-hmm.
He's dope.
Yep. They'll never get booked.
Yeah, I saw him once in the last month. They love Hachicero. I like Hachicero too. They love Hachicero. I like that dude. Now they got this El Clone dude who's supposed to be a clone of Hologram, but don't look nothing like Hologram. And Hologram's been gone for like 6 months. It's been.
See, that's stupid.
That's
stupid.
Weird, man.
That's so stupid, bro.
But the matches are good. Especially not the matches are good. They just do in-ring entertainment better than WWE.
But you know what's also stupid and good?
Mm-hmm.
El Grande Americano.
Exactly.
So right, stupid don't necessarily equal bad in wrestling.
Yeah, it shouldn't
stupid
work,
could be really good. Yeah, right. Stupid could be good, and then you got to find a way to harness that shit. That's why I'm like, shit. You can't plan. It's hard to plan out stuff. Excuse me. That far advanced in wrestling, like Grande Americano. Yeah. The nigga playing the role get hurt, and he out. He ain't just rolled his ankle and gonna be out for like 2 weeks. He out for months.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? We got this hot ass character. What we gonna do? Let's make 3 of them. Let's make 3 of them. That way we can really confuse people. And we so obviously know who each one is.
Mm-hmm.
We'll continue with we obviously know who it is. But this time, we don't even get to see the other side. We don't get to see Ludwig Kaiser pop up in matches.
Nope.
He's exclusively, yep, Dunn gone, Pete Dunn gone, Tyler Bate it don't exist no more. Them niggas are exclusively El Grande Americano. Who to plan that?
Listen.
That's the best thing that damn near happened to them in the last in the last year or so.
Yeah. Now, you ask who would have planned it. I would have planned it.
You wouldn't have fucking planned it. Okay, so you'd have planned the injury.
We even
took the nigga up.
Not the injury, but we actually fantasy booked this at one point.
Okay.
What I said was because they had Chad Gable standing there, and then they had somebody else walk by in the costume before the injury. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what they need to do is have more than one of them. Like they need to keep going with that. But they never went back to it until the injury. I was like, they should have had a whole group of them. I wouldn't have done it the exact way they did it. Mm-hmm. I would have had them all in the same type of outfit instead of making them look like
3 different ones.
You got a Grande Americano, then you got Timu Americano, then you got Wish Americano, and it just It don't. I don't like the
Yeah, I
look of it.
did. I do wish they had their own, like, just one cohesive uniform.
Mhm. Yeah, they made them look bootleg. I'm like, man,
Hmm
just make them look clean, man. Come on. You obviously have a smaller one. You have a smaller outfit because Chad Gable ain't Ludwig's size. So you could make the same outfit in different sizes.
That nigga jacked now, though. You seen the recent pictures of him?
Who Gable?
Yeah. Yo, that nigga jacked now. Then he went and got that Randy Orton, AJ Styles rehab
Yeah.
trainer, because he put on hella mass.
Yeah. That's crazy. He ain't even need that though. But let's see what happens.
So yeah, man, what was the next episode with the let me see. What was the next
Also in
episode?
episode 3 was Naomi
Oh yeah.
and the ladder match.
Yeah. See, now of course it's all of that was good. And simply because we biased. So anything involving them we was probably gonna enjoy because
Yeah.
they just a vibe. The ladies was a vibe. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like the lady storytelling, but especially Naomi, because we partial as hell.
Absolutely. So no complaints from me on Naomi. If I did have a complaint, it would be they didn't allow her to get into why she left. They just said there was a lot of stuff going on at the job and they left it at that. I wouldn't expect, because of what I see their ethic with this as propaganda, it's not, they're not actually letting it be real. They're not actually letting actual realness happen. There's like something in between. This is something in between performance and real.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure exactly what the call is, other than unreal. Like, perfect name. It's not real, but it's also not kayfabe. It's something that they're making up in between.
Yeah, they absolutely told you something, but not exactly what it was. But I do like how they put it though. She was like it was a different time. It was different management. It was different. It was different head of talent relations, i.e., Vince McMahon and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they wanted to book her in a match against Sasha and a couple other people in like a gauntlet match.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I'm a little burpy right now. But and they didn't like that, which makes sense now. I feel like something was said in between that presentation of that match and them disagreeing with it and walking in and putting the belts down and leaving out. Something was said to somebody. And then it really makes sense because Sasha ain't been back. And Naomi only been back, like she said, because the fam now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why they was willing to work with her or like reach out, not work with her, but you know what I'm saying, like that. But like make amends with her because she do got the bloodline plug.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she on the main line with the bloodline.
Yes, sir.
So, but Sasha ain't been back. Don't even look like she coming back no time soon.
Yeah. She taking time off of AEW, but she left with a terrible promo. I was like, oh God, this is what they wrote up. Yeah.
It wasn't always the strongest promo, bro.
No, it was the writing. Her performance I could accept because I know her performance of a promo is kind of flat, but the writing of it was bad.
The material they gave her was bullshit.
Yeah. It was trash. I'm like, man, come on, man. Let her delivery be bad, but don't let the script be bad.
Yeah, man.
It was goofy. Yeah, man. After that next episode was Penta and Chelsea Green.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. We might have to. I keep saying it, and I think I'm gonna commit to it fully. Maybe at some point, We gotta watch. We got to watch Lucha Underground only because it's a complete series. So it would be a watch in its entirety. We'll actually be able to watch it to somewhere. We ain't just turning it on and trying to follow a product. It's a series.
Gotcha.
But they had a match together,
Yeah.
Penta and Chelsea, and they go into that. So I like that they included them on the episode, just simply because bringing that up and you know what I'm saying, showing some love to Lucha Underground and the fans that watch, because that was a time, bro.
I heard.
Man, bro, like okay, I know it went 4 seasons. I think that first season, holy shit, dude! Like it was so good. Like it was just so good. Probably because it was new. It was something different. Like the presentation of it. Like I want to write something like that someday on the wrestling side. I want it to be a little more character based. Not so much like but they tell, oh my god, they tell so much. They tell so many stories though. Like you would like that because they get into like the cinematic shit. They was doing cinematic before like the pandemic was doing cinematic matches and all that. Yeah, plus they got a lot of people who are like
Ricochet.
Yeah, current wrestlers right now. Like yeah, I don't want to spoil too many. You know what I'm saying? You know Prince Puma is Ricochet, but I don't want to spoil too many. Cause then that's also the fun in seeing like, oh, okay, so that was such and such, and this was such and such, and oh shit, they was there. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to try that. Try and finish that series. Not gonna say I am. But I would definitely love to finish that. But no, they did good with presenting Penta. I wish they would have went more into like his background, and I'm mad Phoenix couldn't be a part of it because you know that's his brother.
Yeah.
You know they got a lot of history too, but no, that
drop
was
ball.
But that was, you know, it would have been a good sprinkle. I don't think it was a part that was necessary.
Nah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was necessary. I think Chelsea's story with his story was more necessary for what they were telling. Like if it was just like if it was a full on Penta episode though, like bro, throughout the whole, they only gave him like a chunk, like you know what I'm saying, maybe like a 10-minute little deal.
Yeah, and they brought him back for a little bit, but for the ladder match.
Yeah, because I think they was highlighting some of the people who were in the ladder match specifically, and then I know Chelsea at the time was going against Zelina.
Yep.
So it was dope kind of hearing the management kind of talk about her and their stance with her, because it actually matches up what she thinks about herself though.
Yeah.
So that's how you know she's where she want to be and she's in a good place with the company.
It's tough, man.
Because she already said it. She like, the less I can do, and that's how she told you, the less I can do, the happier I'll be. She like, I'm not trying to take all these crazy bumps to be doing all this wild wrestling shit. I can be the character that you want. I can be the Chartruth. The Chelsea Truth, goddammit. That just happened to win titles every now and then. She can compete. She could be like the Miz. Because she is that good as in the ring, on the mic. She can do it all. She can wrestle. That's why people bring up the match with her and Penta, because they like, oh shit, Chelsea can do that. But that was young Chelsea.
Yeah.
She was go getter. She said herself, she was like, I was trying to make it in the business back then, bitch. Bitch, I'm paid now. That's basically what she's saying.
Yeah, young and hungry.
Right. I was trying to make it back then. Bitch got some money now.
Mm-hmm.
We are not on that, bro.
At all.
And I feel it. That's why I'm like, man, that's why I kind of respect a lot of them. Now I will say that, yeah, that is smart. Now I will say it's kind of weird talking about I know you didn't like the Becky and Seth through line, but hearing Becky talk about, yeah, well, this is my last contract and I gotta figure out how I want to do it. It's like, damn, niggas is finna be getting up out the door in a minute.
Yeah. Now I might have missed that part. Cause I think by episode 3, I started skipping Seth and Becky.
Terrible.
Not even gonna hold you.
Terrible.
Yeah, once I picked up on the theme, I think episode 3, no, it was episode 4. Must have been episode 4 because they went too heavy into episode 2. Episode 3, they came back around. The man came back around. In episode 4, they was there again. I'm like, okay, I see. I started skipping. I ain't had too much. I can't do it, man. Yeah.
I figured that was the main story, I guess. The whole Seth's knee injury, quote unquote, was the main story of this season.
The ruse of the century. The ruse of the century.
Yeah.
It's performance art. It's performance art.
Yeah. Which I know sounds corny. It made me cringe listening to it, but it is. And it's like, damn.
In the building. I'm with you when it's in the building. But where does the stage stop?
Okay. That's the uniqueness of wrestling that's gone away. That's why I hate the fans the most.
Give it to us. Give it to us, Yella.
Like anything, the need to know everything about it essentially ruins the participation in it. And wrestling fans are the worst at having faith and belief in something, then essentially questioning it every time they participate in it. It's worse than religion. Because you echo sentiments, and that's why I like talking to you about wrestling, because you echo sentiments you don't necessarily feel that way. And that way I can kind of filter my thoughts on what you say, because they sound the same, but I know they're not necessarily coming from the same place.
And you just pointed out one of them too. I'm glad you said that too. Cause that's what I don't do. I don't follow these people outside of the show.
Right.
I don't try to ruin it for myself and then get mad that it's ruined.
They get mad that it's ruined.
Yeah.
Right. And that's where it's like I be damn near trying to be like, don't James, nigga, don't James.
Yeah.
Because James been watching this shit as long. James is me, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Like I try to be balanced with the whole product, but I have to keep myself positive because it's something I want to watch.
Yeah. He's a heel watcher.
He's a heel watcher. Right. You watch something, you like to hate on it, to disagree with it, to dislike it.
Yeah.
But if it was wrote in your image, nobody else will like it. Only you.
Yeah. Because I can't think of anything. You right. I can't think of a single thing where he's like, I like that. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that character. He's always either confused why they did something or hates it. Yeah.
And I get the views, but like you said, perception become reality after a while. And okay, all you got is hot negative takes. You don't even have hot neutral.
Yeah.
It ain't even room temperature, nigga. It's hot negative.
Yep. Hot shit. It's going down that way.
So yeah.
I'm with you, man. I can tell you. I can tell you what I liked. I did enjoy the Jelly Roll segment. I did
It's
not
really
know
good.
that he trained to lose weight within WWE. I thought he had maybe made a life change. So that was me learning something new. I enjoyed that because I didn't know that he lost the weight because of WWE with WWE
Mm-hmm.
for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great segment.
Mm-hmm.
I would even say the Penta segment, as short as it was good. The Chelsea segment, as short as it was, and good in 3. But that was a good stretch for me.
Yeah.
Episode 3 into 4 were good segments. I enjoyed Jelly Roll's participation. I had no clue. Like I said, I don't follow these people. I don't even listen to Jelly Roll. So I mean, there was nothing I knew about Jelly Roll except what he did in the ring. And I was like, I wasn't really there for his match at Mania or whatever with Randy. I was like, I don't care anything about this. I care more now seeing what he put into it. So for me, that was a win segment. You know what I'm saying? It converted me into a fan of a moment or a story that I otherwise did. So for me, like that's a success.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he said he had started his weight loss journey, and then he talked to WWE, and he was like, "Man, I'm how did he put it? He was like, I know Hunter looked at this 480-pound dude taking up the space of 2 men, telling him that he gonna be in his wrestling ring one day."
Yeah.
And he said his lowest weight on his own before was 330, but he always jumped off the horse at 330. He could never like break that barrier.
Yeah.
And he set the goal. That plateau. Yep. And he set the goal for working for WWE as a way to get past that. So he was already on that. And he just figured he'd add that one little chip to his shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay. And I'm glad I enjoyed that match when I first saw it because it hit different watching, because that was one of my favorite matches at SummerSlam.
It was
like,
actually
okay.
pretty good. It was surprisingly good. I was like, oh, it's actually better than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
He moved better than I expected when the match. I was like, okay, this ain't dog water.
Nah, he was out there working.
Yeah. And in hindsight, yeah, that segment worked for me. So I appreciated that inclusion. Like, just so you know, there were things I appreciated. The production value was high. All around on this thing. That's WWE's bag.
Oh yeah.
That was a high moment for me. Penta, the whole look of the Aztec, and let me go back to episode 3. The whole him coming in with the plumage, the Aztec, that was dope. Seeing that whole look. Even him walking down the street in Mexico with that overhead shot.
Oh yeah.
Loved it. Chelsea showing her new home. Like when you talking about, you know, like was she like she's happy where she's at.
Her priorities. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That stuff was dope. So that was my favorite stretch of this season was 3 and the beginning of 4. Something made me tap out at the middle of 4. Something about the EO segment. I just tapped out. Tapped out again. I like EO, but it was just like I didn't enjoy, and maybe this might be my fault. I did not enjoy EO's, I'm gonna say season. I didn't enjoy EO's campaign from the moment she took the belt off Rhea last year, or it might have been the end of 2024. Whenever it was, when Rhea was heading towards fighting Bianca. Then they suddenly made a match on SmackDown of Rhea and EO, and Rhea lost the belt.
That was before Mania. Yeah, that was before Mania.
Yeah, so like that, whenever that happened, after that, I don't like what they were doing with EO. Everything before, from damage control, all the way up until that point where even when she turned face, I was a little skeptical because they didn't turn. I see what they did, but they didn't turn Kyrie or Asuka, but they turned EO. I was like, that's kind of weird, but I was like, okay, I rock with it. I did the thing, just to press it. So I let it rock. Won me over.
I don't like that voice, nigga.
I mean, that was like Triple H. You know, that's the triple.
Okay.
You know, just
felt yellow.
Just enjoy. I mean, because you become an H-ite. I don't even know what it is. You become a Triple H-ite. I echo
the sentiment. Yeah.
It's disgusting, man. You become a company man. You a corporate shield. I hate it.
I know.
Yeah.
I would
Bootleg.
definitely be called the shield.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta just sit back and enjoy it. Just take what they give you and love it, and you say thank you.
You know why I say that though?
Mhm.
Because those same fans that have a problem with Triple H do it, say it, don't have a problem doing that with other companies. They will sit back and trust the process for other companies.
Yeah. Now everybody gonna get this word.
There's their favorite promotion. They'll let every story play out.
I hear you. I've seen that tribalism. I have seen the
Mhm.
tribalism.
Right. That's what I'm like. I can echo the sentiment, but I feel that way about whoever I watch. I feel that way about C3.
Yeah.
I feel that way about IPW. I feel that way about ARW when I watch them.
Yeah.
I feel that way about TNA when I peek in on
Yeah.
them.
I'm gonna see where y'all go with it.
We'll see where y'all go. Especially if it's something that just started.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. That's WF.
Yeah.
Turn.
Oh, shit. Look, we ain't finna even get into the booking of SWF, boy.
Let's go.
Shit, man. Because all I'm saying is this season's beatings, and I ain't heard about me being on the card yet. I'll cut an IRL promo. I will cut an IRL promo for an E-Fed. I don't care. I'll be the first nigga to cut an IRL promo for an E-Fed.
I thought about that too, man. I was gonna go get some. I don't think my current Rashawn has the purple thing. I was gonna go to the beauty supply store and get me purple hairspray. That wash out. I was gonna go get that. And cut an IRL, man. That'll be funny though. Yeah, but yeah, it's. I hear you, but I'm the same way with all companies too. I'm gonna criticize if there's something to criticize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's everybody's getting. Because I promise you, when I hear people talk about AEW storylines are good, and I'm like, but like the WWE storylines are dog water. I'm like, I watch
Yeah.
AEW. What
right.
storylines? What storylines are we speaking of?
Man, we watching the same shit.
What storylines?
Mm-hmm.
There's not even stories. I don't need. There's not even story dots. Sometimes they don't even make a like just throw a story dot. You don't even get that most of the time. I mean, there's people talking. Like people talk. They cut promos. I don't think I've seen a storyline.
They ain't seen an actual story.
Not
And
actually
they-
storyline. There's things that
Mhm.
happen. Like even the belt collector. That was happening. There was no story.
Right, and it
You've
wasn't
got a
AEW
woman going
story.
around the country collecting belts up to like 13 or 14. Your company has no story for this?
Yep.
There's nothing talking about
Yep.
why she's doing this,
Yep.
what promotion she's going to next.
Nothing.
I'm like, this
Nothing.
is. So she
'Cause
just
it
shows up.
wasn't-
I'm Ultimo Nate. Nobody explains who Ultimo Dragon was. Like, I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yep. Because it wasn't their story. It was her story that she was taking everywhere. It's her gimmick, not their gimmick. So they probably couldn't even like show footage of half them promotions because they didn't want to pay them
Man,
for using their
see?
footage.
Yeah, so
Just
I mean,
imagine.
that's the way they do everything. They're not talking. There's no stories here.
They ain't showing none of the footage of her losing. They show her sad. Oh my God, she's supposed to be depressed now, right? Right, depressed
I think
Monet
that-
because she losing all her belts and shit.
That the last promo she did was kind of
Right.
it was kind of alone in the dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not defeated. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm a survivor. Whatever.
Took the face plant into the cake and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Right. Dude, they should be rubbing it in by showing all her losses.
They should.
They should be
Cut
tapped. They should have
promos with
tapped
it at
in.
least.
Yep. They should have tapped in and show all her losses.
Okay. You could just mention it. You don't even have to show it. Every time she comes back, they could talk about what happened or why she was there, like something. There's something. There's so many things you could do. They don't do any of them. So I hate it when I hear the fans talk about WWE doesn't have storylines because they do. They're just
Mhm.
they're dangling threads. They are
Yep.
hanging chads. Shout out to 2000 election. A lot of hanging chads over in WWE. They didn't punch them all the way through, so it's just dangling. Pause. But then you go over to AEW, they don't even do that much. They don't even try to punch out a story. It's like, man, people just do stuff. Like right now, Don Callis is getting ready to fight the Death Riders. They're going into a feud. Nobody knows why. They're just beefing.
And I heard only one nigga is a face in the whole situation.
There's
That's
only
John
one.
Moxley.
Then it's John Moxley. It's no story. No story.
Two groups, 17 and a half niggas combined. 17 niggas in Marina Shafir combined.
It's crazy.
And one babyface included in the whole
No.
thing.
No, because they're also turning the Alpha.
All the other dude on the Don
Asian
Callis
dude.
side.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
Okada.
Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Yeah.
They're quietly turning him because he came in the ring with the Don Callis family, didn't hug anybody, but he raised the bald English dude, Kyle Fletcher, raised his hand to celebrate him and hugged him, raised his hand again, but ignored everybody else.
Yeah, they're
now
gonna turn him face eventually too.
Yeah, they've been working on it. Like they've been working on it because of Okada. Okada's been punking him. Don Callis ain't back to Takeshita, and Takeshita's turning face. The crowd's chanting for him, and it's like, man, come on, man. Like, what are y'all doing? There's like you're doing something, but tell the story. Like there should be something to back this up. We see what's happening, which is great. You know, they say show don't tell. Like every now and then you say something too.
Gotta say something.
Yeah.
Because the commentary wouldn't be necessary if you didn't. Shout out to all the commentators, man. Shout out to all the play-by-plays, letting them know what's going on, man. We out here, man.
It's crazy, man. It's so I mean, I have complaints about everybody. So but I hear what you're saying. People do play fast and loose with the favorites and make believe that certain people aren't what they, ain't what's going on in certain companies ain't going on in certain companies.
Yeah.
But then also the last one in episode 4 was the EO section. Would you have any thoughts about, her?
Her cursing was hilarious.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, I like EO, so she can't do no wrong in my book. Rhea can't either.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just enjoyed them being on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Them getting some screen time, and I guess that tying into the whole Naomi storyline, which is I guess that's why they was mostly included, because they tied into the Naomi
to the cash ins.
Yep, to the Naomi thread. So,
but I guess the
Mm-hmm.
through line of the cash ins, the Money in the Banks through SummerSlam, that's solid. I ain't mad at that. That's actually good weaving of the story through the players from Money in the Bank through. So I get why Seth was relevant, and I get why Naomi was relevant, because they were the Money in the Bank winners that went on to eventually become champ. So in my mind, Naomi should have been more heavily featured, just like Seth, as another Money in the Bank winner who cashed in to become champ. That's what made me think, like, that's what makes me see the inconsistency of the heavy-handed of Seth, because you have Naomi to compare it to. So it's like, I mean, but Becky ends up becoming the featured party. And you can say, okay, it's because they're a couple. I mean, that's cool, but it just makes me look at them. Again, I mean, none of the one else swept under the rug. Mom was like, yeah, it's a little different. A little different. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's roll into episode 5, man. We got the grand fromage, man. The big cheese. We got some Logan Paul. We got a little... Excuse me. Little CM Punk.
Clinton Matthew Punkerson.
Yeah, CM Punk. Got Cody a little bit. Doing his yoga, his Tai Chi.
Yeah. I was like, this nigga. I know you. I was like, if you watch that shit, I know you rolled your eyes as hard as you fucking could.
Did. Hey, but listen, I gotta step away for like 5 minutes. So hold it down.
Will. he kind of left though in like mid scoop though. Hold on 1 second. All right. Jay Uso is better than your wrestler, better than my wrestler. My wrestler's name is Cardio. Jay Uso's not better than Cardio. Not the way that nigga get blown up. He be the only nigga tired after going all the way to the ring. Coming down to the ring. Ooh. Say Jay Uso ain't better than Randy Orton. Okay. So why don't people like Cody Rhodes? Like I said, it's not that people don't like Cody Rhodes. Like I said, he's very popular. It's just that people who outwardly don't like Cody Rhodes also aren't the type of people that like the good guy. They typically like the heels. Say what? You mean Randy Watson? Not calling him Randy Watson. Sexy chocolate. White vanilla sexy chocolate. Sexy chocolate. Honestly, I don't know a lot of new wrestlers. Yeah, you do. You've been watching it. That's why I say you know more than you think you do. You've watched it enough to where you know people. You, ma'am, are right. You've watched enough. You've been consuming wrestling with us for at least 2 years. You've been right. She been consuming wrestling with us for the last 2 years. It is a lot though. I don't know all of them. Shit, I gave up. I know the main people on the main roster is some of the NXT people that I know, but a lot of them coming up on the main roster. So a lot of them NXT people coming from Evolve, and that's what I'm telling bro. Shit, I watch highlights of the main shows. I watch very little highlights of NXT. I mainly just watch Jada Parker at this point. And I definitely am watching the people from Evolve. Well, for me, it's Jay Uso. I hope he responds to my sandwich spread post and eat it. Man, if he responds to that post, I'ma cry.
All right. What you said about Jay Uso eating greater than Cardio was evil. Like, that wasn't even cool. I heard that. I'm like, ooh. I was like, Cardio. I'm thinking like Carlito. I'm like, Cardio. Who's Cardio? I know Claudio Castagnoli. He was like Cardi. I was like, oh, oh.
It's my nigga though.
Yeah, it's dirty. That was dirty.
Yeet.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So we got Seth cashing in. We got
Mm-hmm.
Cody versus John Cena.
Yep.
More Becky, Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship. Because obviously the IC title, the women's mid card champion. So okay, so look. Never mind. I ain't even gonna argue that point. It don't even matter. I'm done with them. We good. But yeah, that was pretty much episode 5. But Cody, yeah, I like him better without the belt. I just can stomach him better without the belt. I just love it. And to answer Nine's question, like, cause I'm somebody that doesn't like Cody. So let me tell you why I don't like Cody. His personality. It's pretty much his personality. His personality does not fit an interesting wrestler. He doesn't have it. I know they love him. There's lots of reasons why you could like him. He's really good in the ring. Like, he is a professional in that ring. From start to finish, he's a professional. Does he mess up like everybody else? Absolutely. But he's a professional. His entrance, fire. His entrance gear and ring gear, fire. His family lineage, fire. His wife, triple fire. Him, what do you want to talk about? I bet his wife is probably even fire. Him,
The American Mule.
yeah, that Wheatley, so good you drink it with brandy. That'd be the
Yeah,
one.
real talk. Yeah.
But him, I don't know. I just don't get it.
Ooh.
You got some news?
Ooh, I do got some news.
I'll take what am I taking him for? Like, to be the champion? Like, what am I taking him for? Because Gunther's very similar. Gunther is very similar. I like what he does in the ring. I like the look. You know, that coat he wears is in that new satin ring general. Oh my god. I want that so bad. That satin ring general what robe? Oh, I want that. I want that so bad. But in general, like in a match, oh god.
Come on, man. I see you. Wait a minute now. Hold on. She asking what now?
Who would I pick between Gunther and Cody in a match? I would probably lean towards Gunther, but it would depend on the situation. Because there's situations where I would definitely pick Cody over Gunther. Like, I would rather see the good guy win. There are things where I would get over my Cody hate just to see the good guy win. But just on let's say it's just Thursday, it's a dark match. I just happen to be at a show in Sioux Falls, Iowa, and it's Cody versus Gunther. I'm gonna say Gunther.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't want either of them to cut a promo.
Oh, that's fire. Okay, so they just dropped this like 22 minutes ago for WWE 2K26. Look at that cover. So I guess they going Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Got Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Got Kane and Taker at top. Austin right in the middle. Michaels over there. Rock right here in the middle. You got the ladies down across the oh man, look. That might be the Mount Rushmore right there. I like the Attitude Era ladies. Steph, Lita, Trish, and China.
One person missing.
Vince? Vince would be right here.
Lower.
Lord.
Lower.
Oh man, that's the outfit. That's like what the dude. You know, he made her buck like a dog, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
That was crazy.
Man, Finny Mac will be right there. Yeah, W having China on the cover too.
Mhm.
So hopefully we get that. Well, nah, maybe next year. Do not put China. Do not induct China in the Hall of Fame the same year with Steph.
Mm.
Do it next year. Have China have her own class.
Yeah.
Let her headline her own class. I know it's posthumous, but they don't be really wanting posthumous inductions to headline the class either. But
Yeah. Yeah, she gone.
yeah,
Rest in peace.
so that's a fire cover. Though. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And you got the Deli Boys down there. Okay. Oh, and you got the 26 is in the style of the hardcore title tape. Oh, that's okay. I was second guessing getting it. I might. Can I get you to play it for real this time? That's debatable.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
debatable.
it's tough. Yeah, it's definitely tough.
That's debatable. I did update it though. I did update 25. So they said the island was, but I haven't even seen none of it. I should get on some of that tonight. Cause I ain't gotta be to work till like 1:00. But how they leave Mick off? Cause Mick don't fuck with them no more.
Mm-hmm.
Which I definitely be sounding like a shield.
You do.
But
Some of the stuff we found it.
I'm just not a fan of niggas acting funny. So you leave the company in 2026 because of their affiliation with Trump. And how long Trump been affiliated with WWE?
Yeah.
How long Lyndon McMahon been part of his cabinet? 2 terms.
Mm-hmm.
At least 10 years ago.
It's valid criticism. So somebody pointed it out to me. They was like, wait a minute. So with all the diddly stuff Vince was doing, that wasn't it for you.
Right.
That wasn't it for you.
Right. But they're a little too Trumpy for you. Shit.
Okay.
Whatever, big dog.
Draw your own lines, but man, that's
right. That motherfucker squiggly.
Mm-hmm.
Them lines is look. This let me. Oh, we
Do love
down
that
there critically drinking. Right, yeah. Do love definitely drew that line for real. That was Mankind after them 16 chest shots from The Rock drew that line.
Man. He drew it with the mandible claw.
He drew it with his mask on sideways. Fuck. Damn, boy, I swear.
I'm trying to think. So
he liked Democrat Trump. But
Chelsea Green, R-Truth, Seth and Becky. Oh, there's one more thing that I think that we ain't even touch on at all that really kept bothering me that they kept saying. It was certain people's job to put people over. It's their job to put people over. Chelsea, her job is to put people over. You know what the truth is? Ain't nobody over. Nobody they keep trying to put people over with is put people like Becky. Nobody's put over. Chelsea, Nobody's put over. Everybody's supposed to put over. You could argue for Maxine. They just took the belt back off of her. Like, I don't know what's going on. But that was my last criticism. It was just like, you know what, y'all keep saying you're supposed to go out on your back. You're supposed to all these old sayings that don't hold true no more. Like, I'm tired of hearing them. I'm just tired of hearing them. Like, nothing has any value. They say stuff, but none of it means anything. Because nobody that Chelsea has fought in the put people over Chelsea era has elevated.
Because she too good. And that's
her
why I
job to
say,
put people over, and they say she's good at it.
and that's what I say. I think was it Bruce Pritchard or Michael Hayes, one of them. I think it was Bruce Pritchard, but one of them said it, and they put it really well. They was like, no, it was Triple H with the then what? Okay, so what? He said then what? I understand it. He's like, they was talking about putting the belt back on her after Zelina beat her.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about putting the belt on her on I know this ain't even episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
But Triple H was like, okay, sounds good. Shock win. Then what? Then who she's gonna face? Because she beat everybody that was technically under her on the way there. She beat the Michin. She beat Zelina. She beat B5. And she was like, and anybody above her, she's going to have to lose to. Who's the Alexas, the Charlottes, the Tiffany Strattons.
She can't beat Alexa Bliss?
No. She would tell you that she's not supposed to beat Alexa Bliss. That's not her character, bro. That's not her character. Those are main eventers. She's a high-level mid-carder. She knows that. She wants to be that. She can dabble in the main event, but her thing is let me coast as a high-level mid-carder. That's why she's been really good as the U.S. champ. You ain't got to go out there and put on bar burners. Nigga, you go out there with Alexa. You got to wrestle. You got that with Charlotte. You going to wrestle, nigga. You going to have to wrestle. And she can. She's saying she can, but we know because when you move her into that box, you can't never move her back to the goofy either. She got to stay where she at. That's her sweet spot.
Man, I disagree, man. I hear your arguments. I just disagree with all of them. I mean, I've heard them. It's the very shillish company toting line, and that's not how you mean it. You agree with what they say. I just disagree. Like, you can move people back into, I mean, because Miz has gone back and forth between serious and unserious, and serious and unserious. R-Truth has been serious and unserious, and a joke, and they can have a moment. It's like people can move around. I've seen it too many times to believe that it can't be done in this one specific case. Anybody can beat anybody. I've seen too many little tiny half-sized humans be able to topple Nia Jax. Anybody can beat anybody because it's unreal. That's the entire point. Now, sure, she doesn't want to be there. That rationale sounds perfectly, but that's not where she wants to be anyway. Well, Karrion Kross doesn't want to be out of WWE. If we're giving everybody what they want, well, it's like, so that none of the arguments are anything that really holds weight, because it doesn't matter what they want. You're here to toe the company line. You're a company person, toe the company line. We want to put you against Charlotte, you wrestle Charlotte. Do what you're told. You're a good soldier, be a good soldier. Or are you only a good soldier because you are where we think you should be? Are you only a good soldier because you're doing exactly the same thing we want you to do? If we ask you to do more, would you elevate? Would you do more?
You know that's the culture of wrestling, right?
What? The good soldier?
The exactly what you're talking about. The good soldier, the good worker.
Yeah,
you know that's exactly right. So you speak of that as it's a bad thing.
No, I'm saying if the company wants to elevate her, if she's really the good worker everybody says she is, then she would do that too. It wouldn't be like, no, I want to be the mid card. I want to be the mid card. It would be no. So my issue is, again, with creative, it's not what she wants. If you're a good soldier, follow orders. I'm saying that the orders are crap. The orders are telling her to stay where she's at. And is she only a good soldier because
because
the
her
orders
people-
are telling her to stay back and she wants to stay back? If somebody tells you to do exactly what you want to do, following orders doesn't mean anything. If somebody tells me to eat a pizza and I want pizza, telling me to do that doesn't mean anything. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Hey, I just know that it'll not ruin, but yeah, basically it'll ruin the credibility of a lot of them if she just start beating them high level people. Now what has she been built?
Like with Jay tapping out on Gunther, that never did a submission move before. Like,
See what I'm
that
saying?
That ruined Gunther's credibility. Who's a hot heel
For
now
a
because
high second, yeah. Yeah, for a high second, yeah.
But that's what I'm pointing out to the opposite. It ruined his credibility. You tapped out. There's still chanting you tapped out, but he's also a high heel now. It's the land of make believe. You can do just about anything as long as you make it work. Again, Grande Americano worked with 2 different actors.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
You're not wrong. It's just you got to know your strengths, and I think that's the thing with Chelsea. Like that's why I say it was so well put because that's the perfect place for
it's
what she does, who she is, and what she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And for her, that's probably why she's on fire right now. That's probably why she has to stay where she at, because she on fire where she at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Putting her around anybody would kind of dull her fire out. Cause she's the check me out. She's the for lack of a better term, she's the man at her level. She's the one to beat before you would go up to the next level. If you look at it, she the U.S. champion. Don't nobody take the Intercontinental title seriously. Don't nobody give a fuck about that title. More people care about the U.S. title because Chelsea got it.
Mm-hmm.
And Becky got the other belt, and clearly she got fans, but it don't grab you the way the U.S. title does, because Chelsea is revolving around it.
Mm-hmm.
But they've always lowered the U.S. title just under the IC title anyway, because it's the IC title is their title.
Mm-hmm.
That's WWE's title. The U.S. title is WCW shit.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, man. I can't stay in that whole premise. But
But yeah, to end off episode 5, man, Seth told the story of the cash in, and I like the presence of Paul Heyman around this story. Paul Heyman was working the whole time.
Yep.
Paul Heyman was working the story. Paul Heyman was working Unreal. Paul Heyman was working anybody who was looking at him. Anytime you seen Paul Heyman on the screen, he was working.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga. That's why he's like, I don't like this show. I'm not a particular fan of this show. I grew up in a time where this was a matter of life and death for your career. He's so damn dramatic.
Yeah.
That damn Paul's like, he was like, for your career. But he was telling the truth. And that's what make him great. Because you know he working because he's Paul Heyman. But what he's saying in any great promo always got that element of truth. There was a time where this show would crush this company if they tried to put it out. This the most behind the scenes. It's been behind the scenes since the scenes got a behind to it, without necessarily being there.
Yep.
yourself actually in the room. Nigga, we watching the production meetings, nigga. We watching the writers room. We watching Hunter on Zoom with Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
We seeing Michael Hayes put the shit together. We're watching them in Gorilla communicate the match. Nah, we ain't got this no phone. That's why, to me, I guess in this being season 2, if I'd have had the nostalgia, if I'd have had the shininess of season 1, well, this cool with me. Oh, this good with me.
Yeah.
Because I've already seen what happened. I've lived what happened already.
Yeah.
So now this, to me, was just a really well edited, awesomely produced DVD commentary.
I feel you. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I respect that. From the perspective of a corporate bootlicker, your perspective
That's
makes
cool.
sense. Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
that's why I'm in the wrestling business, sir. All right.
And I am too. Yeah.
Vaguely.
You a hater, man.
Loosely
I'm in the
affiliated.
business. I
Loosely.
am in the business.
Now I'm
I am
gatekeeping now.
in the writing rooms. I am crafting storylines. I'm gonna take you back. If y'all want the real behind wrestling, I'm the person you talk to. Let me tell you who Nameless really is. It's Yella.
Ain't that a bitch? I mean, could be. If you believe hard enough. If you just believe. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Like, see, talking about storylines. I hope Chris don't see it. Don't kill me, bro.
That's good.
When am I going to get my leg back?
Man,
Speaking of writing. So, this big head ninja get to just steal my medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't mine, but I found it.
Yeah, possession is 9/10 of the law.
9.5 tenths when you talking about some real ninjas.
Mm-hmm.
But then he get to steal my monster, who I was gonna just set free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just supposed to what? Keep holding this camera?
Yeah.
I ain't liking it, man.
Yeah, then he knocked you out, man. That was crazy.
I wasn't even finna bring that up, but since you mentioned it, fool put his hands on me too.
Yeah, man. I say you just go for what you know, man. You from Chicago, man.
Yeah, but I got a job to do as well.
I mean, I hear you, man, but you and Corey Holcomb setting the Chicago name back like
Nah.
20, 30 years, man. Y'all just
No, because he the boss. I ain't the boss where I work at. He the boss where he work at. If I'm the boss where I work at, I randomly whoop a nigga ass. And I don't ask no questions. If I'm commissioner of C3, if I'm on a C3, I'm doing what Classic doing. Classic like, oh, you talk shit, I'm gonna kick your ass.
okay.
Now with me, I do the same thing, but I can't, and that's okay. Because what I can do is drag him on commentary. So I want to continue to do that. Because as I told the good people of the nursing home facility and the assisted living facility, if y'all knew better, you wouldn't cheer for this despicable human being named Mr. Zender. You wouldn't dare give him any positive feedback.
If you weren't here, you were put away by your loved ones, you know better.
Kevin Zander to pro wrestling is like a Charlie horse to you at like 3 a.m. You have been asleep and a Charlie horse just out of nowhere.
Oh, that's the worst.
Like that is what Kevin Zander is to professional wrestling. And I'm just like, the industry needs a massage at this point. The industry needs a Tylenol, a Motrin, possibly X-Lax. Who knows?
Man,
So yeah.
that's what's up, man. But yeah, that's those are my issues with Unreal, man. I hear your side. I get that you kind of agree with a lot of the corporate stuff. Some of it makes sense in part. Some of it I just can't abide by. But yeah, I mean, I do think it just might be time for me. It might be time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I only think about it because of, I guess, my experience being around the business, knowing how much changes so frequently. Like we've been recording, we've been had a show start and everything changed in every match. I know how ever evolving it is. I've seen so many storylines stop, start, pick up, restart, re-end, die, come back to life. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm looking at you. That's the and I'm dead again. That could be that'd be your average. That'd be your average wrestling storyline, period. If it ain't just absolutely hot.
I'm with you, man. But yeah, that's it. That's my problem. I'm done. That's why I had a problem with it. I see why other people had a problem with it. Some of the stuff you said was absolutely valid about the bias. WWE's always gonna take a hit from some people.
Yeah.
Some of it's deserved, some of it's outlandish. But yeah, it's they got some glazers, man.
Yeah.
They got some glazers, and I think is writing's on the wall. I think the product is going to keep changing because they've taken on a different corporate philosophy.
Yeah.
So I think that is going to change it more than just the normal flow. Like you know that everybody talks about climate change, and everybody's like the weather always changes. Yeah, there's a lot of change in weather systems historically, but then climate change is something different.
Yeah.
Like that means the usual volatility of the weather patterns can get exacerbated, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's a climate change in WWE. So I mean, yeah, there's volatility, injuries. There's people that leave. They want more money. They want less money. They want to change the gimmick. Changes I can accept, but the window of change is so strong now. It's like you said that little thing you did. I'm dead. I'm alive. Look at you. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So yeah, man. Other than that, look, all the wrestling fans watching on the wrestling channel, we got Big Business coming up February 21st. Also, maybe in afters, I don't know. We could have footage from another possible company, maybe. But we'll keep that on the kilo low. So YouTube, we will see y'all later. Twitch, y'all hang around for the after the range. After the range chat and stream and conversation. So critically drinking. We'll smell you later.